Hello, students. Hello, students. Dr. Conley here, and I'm here to tell you about your homework assignment, which is the G scale. Before you get started on this assignment, what you need to do is you just need to download this PDF. Download this PDF to your computer, do your work within the PDF, then turn the PDF in onto the Google Classroom assignments. Just take the downloaded file that you've worked on and then paste it to the assignments or attach it to the assignments, and then it should be good to go. If you have problems opening this PDF, if you have problems accessing anything, just shoot me an email and I will do my best to fix it for you. Okay, let's begin with the assignment. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, remember, we have worked on a scale for a while, and that is the C scale. And the first rule of making scales, as you already know, is you start with the note. So if I wanted to make a C major scale, I would just start with the note C. Just start with the note C. And of course, C is below the last line, and you make a circle and you draw the line through it, and that's a C scale. Okay, but now we're going to start with the G scale. And before Mrs. Kramer's class got quarantined, I believe we learned an extra note. And that note is G, which sits right up here. And I actually don't want any of that. Great. So the G sits right up there. That is what's called a G. So the scale will go G to G. See, we start there from G to G. So the scale goes from G to G. And of course, one of our rules for making scales is we start with the note and we go to the highest note of the scale, which is going to be its octave, its octave pitch. The next rule is that we only go 8 notes. So again, we start on a G right there, and then our next note would be an A, G-A. Our next note would be a what? If you said B, you're right. A B, then we have a C, then we have a D. What's the next note? You said E, you are correct. Then we have an F. We'll come back to that later. And then our last note is a G, of course. Right? There's some odd drawings right here. They're a little off. Let's go through this one more time. So we're making a G major scale. G major scale. So what note do we start on again? We start on that G. Fantastic. Then we go up to an A. Then we have our B. Boom. Then we've got a C. Great. A D. Wonderful. An E, fantastico. Then an F, we're going to come back to that F. And then we've got our G on the top. And let's count those notes real fast. 1, 2. Oop, that doesn't look like a 2. Whatever. 3. That doesn't look like a 3. 4. 5. Looks like an S. 6. Don't know what that is. 7. Something like that. And then we have 8. So even though you can't really see any of those numbers, the point is that we have 8 notes. We have 8 notes. Okay, let's talk about a modifier. In C major, we have no black keys. It's all white keys. There's no modifiers, is what I like to call them. But in our G major scale, we have one modifier. And that modifier is F sharp. So we go up here to the F, and we just write a sharp sign or a hashtag sign. This hashtag sign or this sharp sign means that the pitch is raised by 1/2 step. We talked a little bit about this in class sometimes, but all you need to know is that G major comes with 1 sharp only. Remember the thing that we said where we had C had 0 sharps, G major has 1 modifier, that's 1 sharp, D major has 2 modifiers, that's 2 sharps, and we keep going on and on and on. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to download this PDF to your computer. Then I want you to draw this G major scale on your staff paper. Then I want you to go through and just save that file, just like I'm doing here. You can save it, save as, save to your computer. You could share it. I guess you could share it to, maybe you could share this to Google Classroom. Not entirely sure. So you go through, you save it to your computer. This is going to save to my desktop, I think. And then you take that file and then you attach it onto your assignments. I'm going to make an assignment for this in Google Classroom. So that's what you need to do right now. And as soon as you do that, you turn in your thing, you get your A, it's all good. So if you need any help or any tips, just re-watch this video. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you're in space, we can talk about that when you get back. Just let me know. Okay, please email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a good day.